Welcome to Module 1. You will love this module. Okay, so let me ask you this question. What if you could create one video lesson and turn it into 20 different pieces of content that reach students across 5 continents? And I'm not finished yet, without spending another minute on camera. So think about it for a second. While 86% of educators are experimenting with AI tools, only about 15 to 20% have figured out this secret. It's not about using more tools, it's about using the right tools that work together. And I'm going to show you the AKOOL triple advantage, which is 3 connected tools that turn you from a content creator into content multiplier. Okay? I want to tell you a story from my friend Emilia. She is a math teacher who runs online courses. 6 months ago, she was burned out, spending 40 hours weekly creating content. She told me, "I feel like I'm running on a hamster wheel. The more content I create, the more time it takes, but my income stays exactly the same, or sometimes goes down." Does this sound familiar to you? Then everything changed. She recorded a single 10-minute video in high resolution about solving quadratic equation. Using 3 connected AI tools, within 2 hours, she had 1 professional course video, 12 viral social media clips for TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn, 5 FAQ response videos delivered by her AI avatar, and the same content translated into Spanish, Mandarin, and French. That one video reached 50,000 people across 3 continents. Students from Mexico, China, and France enrolled in her course. Her income doubled, and most importantly, she spent 70% less time on camera. So you probably have 5 or 6 different AI tools bookmarked. Maybe it's a ChatGPT, maybe it's Canva, CapCut, I don't know. Each does one thing very well, but you need the one that connecting all the dots. Constantly copying, pasting, juggling, subscription, and logins. I've been there, and believe me, it's exhausting and barely faster than doing it manually. AKOOL has many AI tools in their toolbox, but here is what I've learned. More tools don't necessarily mean better results. They could equally mean overwhelmed. And I've strategically chosen 3 AKOOL tools that work together as a system. The ones that will build your business the fastest. Master these 3 tools as a foundation first, and everything else is an add-on. Okay? Tool number 1 is FaceSwap. FaceSwap transformed educational content into scroll-stopping social media posts. Educational content with FaceSwap gets 15 to 20% engagement rates, so 5 times higher than typical posts. Content that triggers curiosity and emotion gets shared 30% more often. Here is the benefit you really care about. Visibility equals enrollment, right? When your content goes viral, you're building trust with thousands of potential students. Harvard Business School Online used this strategy and saw a 59% increase in qualified leads. You create once and it works for you forever. Okay? Tool number 2 is AI Talking Avatar. Georgia Tech University created an AI teaching assistant named Jill Watson, maybe you've heard of it. She handled over 10,000 students' questions per semester with 97% accuracy. The students couldn't tell she was AI. AKOOL's avatar creates a digital version of yourself that delivers content, answers questions, and maintains your presence without you being on camera. So record your likeness once, then your avatar handles FAQ videos, course delivery, and student support. Okay? But here is the part nobody talks about. Avatar doesn't just save time, they build trust. Studies shows AI avatars with 97% accuracy earn the same trust as human instructors. Your avatars never had bad day, never stumbles, never delivers every lesson perfectly. One educator told me, now my avatar handles 80% of my on-camera work, and I focus on the 20% that actually requires my personal attention, like live Q&As and coaching calls. That's the power of scaling without burning out. Tool number 3 is AI Video Translator. So let me ask you something. Do you only teach in English? If yes, you are leaving money on the table. The online education market is projected to reach hundreds of billions by 2030, with Asia Pacific growing 33% annually. If you are creating content only in English, you are overlooking a language learning market in APAC set to grow by nearly $9 billion in the next several years. What if you could reach worldwide demand for truly localized multilingual education? Would you consider it? Think about it for a second. AI translation automatically converts your content into multiple languages, not just subtitles, but natural voice translation. Educators who go globally see 100 to 300% revenue increases in the first year and reach 500,000 plus international students without creating new content. So, how amazing is that? One course creator told me I was capped at $5,000 a month teaching only English speakers. After translating to Spanish and Mandarin, within 6 months I was making $18,000 a month. Same content, just 3 languages. As a live demonstration, the moment this course is finished, I will use these very tools to translate and launch it for Spanish and Mandarin speakers. Okay, the magic isn't in each individual tool. The magic is how they work together. So with specific AI tools, create in a tool in A, export, upload tool B, download, upload to tool C, manage 3 subscriptions, but with AKOOL, create once, create 3 buttons, get 20 plus pieces automatically. That saves 10 to 15 hours per week and removes the friction that stops most educators from scaling. When it's easy, you actually do it. Now let me show you the 3-tool content multiplication strategy, which is the system Emilia used to double her income. So step number 1 is create your core educational video. Start with one high-quality educational video, a 10 minutes concept explanation, tutorial, mini course module, or student success story, whatever. This is your foundation. Everything multiplies from here. And here is one pro tip. Make it focused on one clear, valuable concept. The more focused, the better it performs when multiplied. Step number 2 is deploy FaceSwap for viral social versions. Use FaceSwap to create 8 to 12 platform-specific versions. For example, for TikTok, 15 to 30 seconds, curiosity hook, fast-paced. For LinkedIn, 45 to 60 seconds, professional insight, achievement focused. Instagram Reel, 30 seconds, visual engaging, inspirational. YouTube Short, 60 seconds, educational value, how-to angle. And for X platform, 30 seconds, conversational take, discussion starter. So why does this work? Educational content triggers high arousal emotion, a curiosity, achievement, and that gets 30% more shares. So result, one core video becomes 8 to 12 viral social posts working 24/7 to attract new students. And then step number 3, use avatar for content delivery. Create 5 to 7 supporting pieces with your avatar. FAQ response videos, top 5 student questions, course welcome videos, module introductions, weekly motivation messages, assignment explanations, and so on. So your avatar delivers these in your voice, maintaining your presence without you being on camera. Consistently build trust. Result is 5 to 7 professional support video handling routine tasks automatically. It's amazing, right? Step number 4 is deploy translation for global expansion. Now, we need to multiply your best content by 3 to 5 languages. Why? Because Spanish market, 500 plus million speakers, Mandarin 1 plus billion speakers, French 300 plus million speakers, Portuguese 250 plus million speakers, Arabic 400 plus million speakers. Each language opens new markets, students, and revenue without creating new content. So, result, every piece now works in 3 to 5 languages, multiplying reach by 3 to 5 times. So let's calculate together. One core educational video times 10 viral social versions using FaceSwap times 6 support videos with AI avatar times 4 languages, which is AI translation. So total 46 unique pieces of content from one recording session. Create one core video per week. Week 1, 64 pieces. Week 2, 64 more. Week 3, 64 more. Week 4, 64 more. And that's 256 pieces of content in 1 month from 4 recording sessions. Compare that to what you're doing now. How many pieces did you create last month? How much time did it take? And this is the multiplication effect. This is how solo educators compete with entire content teams without burning out. Because all 3 tools live in one platform. You are not exporting files, re-uploading, or managing version control across 5 tools. You are clicking buttons in one interface. Other educators waste 10 to 15 hours per week managing their tool stack. You save time for what matters: teaching, coaching, and growing your business. Okay, so here's your action step. Here's what I want you to do in the next 10 minutes. Think about one piece of educational content you've already created. Now imagine turning it into 20 plus assets using this strategy. So write down these 3 questions. Which video would I multiply first? Which 3 platforms would give me the most student enrollment? And which 2 to 3 languages would 10x my market reach? Start thinking like a content multiplier. And why this matters? Emilia is now running a 6-figure online education business. She works 4 days a week. She has students in 47 countries and she only speaks 2 languages. So her secret wasn't creating more content, it was multiplying the content she already had. You have content on your hard drive right now that could become 20 plus assets with the right system. Okay, so start identifying which content you can multiply, and I'll see you in the next lecture.